We had over 25 submissions, and it's fantastic new and different ideas that we haven't seen before. So it just says a lot to Halifax is really picking up the awesome vibe.
Yeah. I'm Mike. This is Dave.
Yes, Dave.
We're some of the awesome trustees. Want to say a big thanks to Craig Flynn, Chef Craig Flynn, who made the chicken noodle soup and who is ironically at home battling a cold.
It's not in the soup, though.
Soup is safe.
We've got 4 awesome ideas, so we're looking to see which of these 4 is the best, according to these 10 people, who have all given $100 of their own money to give you $1,000.
We'll welcome our first candidate tonight, Veronica Simmons, and this is permanent ping pong.
Hello, Halifax. Hi. I want to play with you all. I want to play ping pong with you in public, in the park, in Victoria Park. I picked Victoria Park because it's not as windy as some other parks, like the Commons I was thinking of. But the main thing is that I just want to be playing ping pong, back and forth, pinging and ponging in public with you, with strangers, with anyone else. You bring the paddle, you bring the ball, the table will be there for you. I just need $1,000 to build the table. But I've got help, I've got architects. I got architects helping me build this thing. He's got an architect thing. He even drew a little picture of it. It's doable. It can be done for only $1,000. And I'm already talking to the city. I've talked to the city.
She spoke to the city.
I spoke to the city. The city says it's going to be possible, maybe kind of possible. The conversations are rolling. The rolling conversations. David McClellan, what a guy. He says he's on board. So what more do you want? Come on, ping, pong, play with me in the park, Victoria Park. Look at it. Just imagine the summertime. All the time. Right? Right?
Yes.
Come on. Come on. When I say ping, you say pong. Ping. Pong. Ping. Pong. That's right.
Next up, and welcome to the carpet, Sam Austin. He's going to tell us a little bit about Tulip Mania.
Okay, all right. Hello, everyone. My name's Sam Austin, and I live in downtown Dartmouth on Tulip Street. Yep, great spot. And so my idea is to plant tulips in a nutshell, like right there on Tulip Street. They're really beautiful, for one. They're the symbol of spring. You can kind of see, that's not my prop up there. That's just like, in our culture, they mean something, these flowers, even when they fall apart. So basically, yeah, I'm going to plant them on Tulip Street, and where we're going to plant them is that neglected space out there between the sidewalk and the road. That's, you know, you kind of see it around. It's really wasted space. It's got scruffy grass, weeds, you know, litter collects there. It's just really, it's not loved. And so Tulip Mania is going to change that. We're going to plant tulips there. This is what it's going to look like. This is what I planted in front of my house this past fall. And the feedback from the community has just been amazing. Everyone has loved them. It's amazing actually how many people have kind of, as they come by, you know, you see them slow down to take a look, stop to take a picture. It's just gone over so well. So I kind of thought the bulb, if you will, went on. And I thought, let's do this on the entire street. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be awesome? So if you can come with me, we're going to go on. We're going to go to the future. It's spring 2013. And the cold, bleak winter has just ended, and you're out for a walk in downtown Dartmouth. Maybe you've been to Tulip by Sea, maybe you're going to the Sportsplex or Big Mac Mall, anything like this. You're out and about, and you happen upon Tulip Street. How can you not smile when you see this going from end to end, just along the whole block? And how can you not smile again when you realize you're looking at tulips on Tulip Street? I'm kind of hoping, too, that the idea will, if you will, if it'll blossom into something even bigger. Because we in our neighborhood, we've got a Dahlia Street, we've got a Myrtle, we've got closed street, and if we plant tulips on Tulip Street, they might be inspired to organize too. It could be the start of something really big and beautiful for downtown Dartmouth. There is a hitch. Tulips don't just plant themselves. So yeah, I know, it's shocking. So over the last 2 weeks, I've gone door to door in my neighborhood, and I've signed up the neighbors. If we get the grant, the neighborhood's going to do it. Some of them are actually here tonight with the armed with tulips.
Oh, neighbors.
So it's going to be the neighborhood that plants these, and that means that 100% of the tulip money of the grant will go right into the. We'll buy tulip bulbs with it. It'll actually $1,000 will buy us 4,000 bulbs, which sounds a lot, but we've got 5 city blocks to cover, so it'll go quick. The Awesome Grant, $1,000, means the difference between kind of just doing this piecemeal and small scale, because we do have our councillors kicking in a small bit of money from their discretionary fund. HRM has donated some bulbs that were torn out of public gardens that we're going to go to the compost heap. The Awesome Grant means this, up and down the street. Awesomeness just all around. It's the difference between wow and just kind of tulips. So that's why our idea is great. And that's it.
Thank you. Okay, our next victim, Renee Brzezicki. Sorry, did I get the name right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And wish you well.
Welcome to Story Time. Today's story is called Wish You Well by Renee Brzezicki. Once upon a time, on a fall day, thousands of Haligonians, other fellow Canadians, and visiting tourists of all ages and cultural backgrounds gathered in the public gardens, the oldest Victorian gardens in North America, to make penny wishes in an enchanted fountain. Michelle, a 5-year-old girl, wandered over with her mother to have a peek at the crowd of smiling people who were tossing pennies about. Overwhelmed by all the commotion, while pointing at the fountain, Michelle asked her mother why so many folks were out and about throwing pennies. Well, my dear, her mother replied, today is a special day. Today is an awesome day in Halifax. Everyone is here to say farewell to our penny. They're saying goodbye to a penny, huh? Said Michelle. Yes, the government has decided to stop making the penny because it costs more than they are worth to produce them. So now the penny is extinct, explained her mother. That's so sad, said Michelle. Pennies are way cool. And why are all these people throwing them into fountains? Answered her mother. Well, I'm not exactly sure why, as it's always been a common practice as far as I know. However, it's my understanding that the tradition can be dated back to Roman, British, and Celtic mythology. Many people worship gods that they thought loved and cared for natural springs, and so they made offerings to them by throwing something of value into the water, such as a coin. Traditionally, coins are made of copper or silver and had properties which would keep water from going sour. So it was lucky to throw coins into a natural spring, and people believed that the gods would grant them a wish if they paid a price. Anyway, long story short here, the tradition continues today. Even Mummy's been making penny wishes in the fountains ever since she was a little girl. Okay, but we don't drink the water from the fountain, Michelle explained. So what happens to all the pennies? Do they stay in there forever? Well, today, all the penny wishes that are in the fountain are collected for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Canada. They grant wishes to children with life-threatening conditions, replied her mother. Awesomeness, replied Michelle. So even if my wish doesn't come true, other children's wishes will. With a penny in hand, Michelle strolled over to the fountain and made a wish. And as she did, everyone cheered, as without knowing it, Michelle was the 10,000th person to make a wish that day, thereby adding the city of Halifax, which has never held a record in the Guinness Book of World Records for having made the most penny wishes in a fountain ever. A photographer quickly came round to snap a picture of Michelle. Excuse me, miss, may I ask what you wished for? Asked the photographer. Sure, I wish to be famous, Michelle said, blushing from all the attention. And sure enough, just the very next day, she and the fair city of Halifax achievement were featured on the cover of every newspaper in the country. The end.
digital scavenger hunts.
Hello everyone, my name is Regina. I'm Janet. I'm Katie. And today we're here to propose to you the Awesome Halifax digital scavenger. Stop. No. We can't do this, you guys. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, thank you for coming out, but we can't make this presentation.
Gina, what are you saying?
We can't do a scavenger hunt that's citywide. There's way too many risks associated with that. This is why auditors never get invited to parties.
Everyone has a carefree nature of a warehouse manager, Janet.
What do you worry is going to happen? Well, first of all, why does no one shows up? Well, everyone will show up because it's awesome. I suppose. Think of how many people have already approached us and said how interested they were just when we told them that we were finalists in this. That's true.
That is true.
What about participant safety? Well, we could go with a simple waiver. Okay, a waiver. So what if people show up, our liability is covered, and they think it's really lame? We can't stop them from thinking you're lame. We have the top 2 ingredients to have lots of enthusiasm at the event. Cash and food. So, see how happy everyone is? So just to give you a quick idea of what exactly a digital scavenger hunt is, very quickly, you may think, what is it? We'll have teams of 3 or 4 people. Everyone will be given an envelope the day of, including a list of items, instructions, the Awesome Halifax logo, which will be included in every photo to keep it legit. Also, free marketing for you guys.
Yes.
Your list of items, which will fall under 3 different categories. Do it, such as everyone on your team blow a bubble at the same time, which is way harder than it looks. It took us like 20 minutes.
There is interpret it, such as an inconvenient mode of transportation. This is much harder than blowing bubbles.
Find it, which is just a simple thing you have to find, sometimes very difficult. Wrong one. That's not hard. A chihuahua riding on a tortoise. We'll be using most of our budget. The top prize for the event, the winner will get $400 in cash, so that's always fun to split between their groups. And we'll have phase 2 of the scavenger hunt will be an online portion. So there'll be one bonus item, an awesome bonus item at the bottom of your scavenger hunt. You take that picture and you put it online. Then the general public can vote on it and decide themselves which one they think is the most awesome, and that one will get a $100 bonus prize. So yay, more money. When the scores are all being tallied by volunteers, we'll have some refreshments there. People can enjoy and interact with one another. We have 1 minute, so we'll show you our budget. If everyone has the same score, the sheets will be time-stamped as they come in, so whoever got back first with the most difficulty.
And there will be items of varying difficulty worth more points, such as pictures at the bottom of the harbor. We do have a budget. As you can guess, the most of the money is going to go to the prizes. The admission to participate in the scavenger hunt is 1 donation to Feed Nova Scotia. That is also where our surplus is going to go. We did a little bit of math. We're guessing we can get at least, we think we can get at least 25 teams. We'll cap it at 50 teams. Considering the average value of a donation to Feed Nova Scotia plus what we expect our surplus to be, we should be able to do between $400 and $600 to Feed Nova Scotia. So you give us $1,000, we'll give you a great event, more bubblegum posters worth
Cool. So the trustees are going to gather in the decision chamber there. Everything sounds cooler when it's a chamber. We'll be back with you shortly. the evening where I take an unnecessarily long amount of time to tell you who the winner is. So, with much deliberation, the winner of the fourth $1,000 Thursday and $1,000 Halifax's newest $1,000-millionaire to carry out an awesome event is Tulip Mania. With our low budget, I will now conduct an interview without a microphone. Sam, how do you feel?
I'll leave it. Surprised.
When would you see this happening, and how do folks that, other than the recruiting team here from Tulip Street, how would they get involved?
We actually do have a couple of older residents on the street who want to have tulips in front of their place, so we will need some volunteers for some of the planting. So if anyone really likes to garden, we'll need some volunteers there. And otherwise, Tulip Street's a public street. Just come on down in the spring. And
yeah, again, thanks for coming out, and look forward to see you next month and the Ideas Market coming up soon. AwesomeHalifax.com. Have a great night.